So these are my thoughts of wearing AFNAN Supremacy Collector's Edition by AFNAN for a little bit now. Um, Real quick, the explanation of it would be Supremacy Collector Edition Pour Homme by AFNAN is a Chypre fruity fragrance for men. This is a new fragrance. Supremacy Collector Edition Pour Homme was launched in 2024. The notes behind this fragrance is Erman Vaslini. The top notes are pineapple, bergamot, white flowers, and apple. Middle notes are orange blossom, birch, and amber. Base notes are oak moss, musk, and ambergris. Um, this was really, really good. The only thing is that I didn't feel like it lasted as long as I thought it should. I was really excited to get this one, and again, I see what people say like why the smell is so good. The smell is really, really good. It's a very fresh, with a like a heavy pineapple smell to it, and it sounds like that would be like a weird combination if you were um, like not totally into colognes, but it's a very like sweet, addicting kind of smell to it. So it's very, very nice. I just didn't think it lasted that long. The I did do a lot of like research on things like Reddit and to see what people said. I even posted something. I got a ton of people that said it's total beast mode. You could if you smell it 20 feet away. I'm not really sure. I didn't totally get that. Maybe it was my batch. I did check. Here's the box. I did check on the back of it that it's a December batch, and I heard that sometimes this December batches can be a little bit weaker. So I'm not really sure. Again, I was really excited to get it because everybody talked about it like crazy. Again, I very much so enjoy it and like it, and I think that it is good. I think it's worth the money. Even I don't know if it doesn't last as long. Is it really worth it? I think I paid $44 for it from Amazon. Just to give you like a full like tiny little review. Here's the click. There's a nice little, and then here's the atomizer. The smell is fantastic. Like the smell is so good. If it just lasts a little bit longer, I think that'd be great. And again, if you have any idea, if you have this and you think it lasts a lot longer, I'm always worried about like, oh my gosh, maybe I got a fake. I got it off of I did get it off of Amazon. It wasn't sold by Amazon, but it totally looks very legit and it smells good and everything that I've talked about this in some of my videos. I talked to ChatGPT about like what the communities think about it because I can scrub it really quick and find that information out. But they said the same kind of thing, that some people said it was like fantastic and really long lasting and very heavy and you could smell it, and the sillage and the ciliage was really good and the projection was really good and it lasted a really long time. I was really expecting something close to Club de Nuit, which is kind of silly because it's two totally different companies, but because it's in that kind of trilogy, or if you will, of the ones that I would want from Creed. I would want Creed Adventist, which would be my Club de Nuit. I would want Club Adventist Absolute, which would actually be the one that I would want more the most, which this one is based off of. And then I would want probably Virgin Island Waters. And I tried Rayhan Aquatica, and I did not like it. I actually ended up giving it to my son. He liked it. I think this is actually the best smelling of those three, but it just didn't last that long for me. Club de Nuit is... I've got the Parfum one. I don't know if that's the Intense Man, but it's so strong that I can smell it for like days afterwards, and that's usually what I'm looking for. I don't know if that's the best thing, but that's usually what I'm looking for. I feel like it's like something that makes it last a really long time. So how long did it last again? I think it would... I really kind of got... I feel I could be crazy. I could be very well going nose blind to a lot of the stuff, but I felt like I got like 45 minutes and then it just kind of faded. Maybe I caught a little whiff of it, but like the projection, like where I can actually smell, is like 45. It's a great 45 minutes. It is so good. Smells so good. I wish I could get it to last longer. That's just kind of like how I feel. I might be... Maybe I'm going nose blind to it. I very well could be going nose blind to it. What was the projection like? Again, the projection is probably like it's a good scent bubble around you while it's going. But like I said, it's about 45 minutes. Did the cologne live up to the hype? Smell wise, I think it definitely lived up to the hype. I just don't think that like quality and lasting and ciliage and stuff like that did. But again, from what I was reading on Reddit and even the post that I did on Reddit, people talked about how it's like beast mode and I can't get it off, and I just didn't get that. I did get that out of Club de Nuit, but not this. Would I buy this again? This is really good. I think the only reason that I wouldn't buy this again after my review, I think on the original one I said it's just like a new, like a freshie. I've already got enough freshies. This is really, really, really good. The only reason I wouldn't consider it again is because I feel like it doesn't last long. Again, I could be going nose blind to it, but that's why I would say not. Otherwise, the smell is fantastic. Will make the top 10 or top 5? I don't think so. It really does make me think like, okay, well maybe you should try something like actually like quality, like the actual Creed Absolute. But at this point, I'm starting to do like a lot of research on like how the colognes are complete addiction, anyways, and how everybody kind of has these addictions to like the next high of the cologne and stuff like that. I'm trying to like narrow it down and to spend like another $600 on something like that. I don't know. I think maybe like again, I've really decided that Oud for Greatness by Initio, that is one of my top fragrances, and when I think it's going to be top 3, and when I run out of that, I'll look for it, but probably on a discounter. So with the smell is so good. I could see how it could definitely be somebody's signature scent, but it's just not mine. So it didn't make my top 10 or top 5. Did it make the main box? This did actually make my main box. What season is it best in? I think this is probably like more freshy, so this is probably more summer-ish, like by technicality. But I think that you could wear this probably any time of year, even, and it's because it's a little bit kind of heavier and a little bit more kick with the pineapple smell. I think you could get away with this in the winter. I got away with this in the winter, no problem. So yeah, I mean, I would probably lean more towards the summer, but again, I think you could wear this year round. It's like winter time right now, and I'm wearing it just fine. Who's it for? I think it's for really anybody would enjoy this cologne. I think that if you'd have to probably try it to enjoy it. I don't know. I think that like some of the times the freshies are very easy to like, and those are the easiest ones to like. Something more oody or more bubblegum sweet or too spicy or too instancey would probably turn some people off. But I think this is a fresh category that pretty much anybody would enjoy. This would be a perfect gift for someone if you're trying to buy cologne for them. Whether they have a cajillion of them or whether they only have 2 of them. Final score, I think I rated this pretty low. I can't remember what I rated this on my first video, on the long video, but smell wise, I would give this a solid 9, maybe even like a 10 out of 10. But because the performance isn't there, I'd probably give it I think I give it a 7 originally. I'd give it a 7 or 8. On smell, I'd give it a 10. On performance, as far as as long as it lasted, at least this bottle, again, it's the December batch. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I did not get it or I'm going nose blind to it. I did not get a long lasting time out of it. Again, probably 45 minutes of fresh pineapple-ish deliciousness for the first 45 minutes, and then it just goes away, and then I have to spray it more. Again, I could be going nose blind to it. I know I've said that a bunch of different times, but I'm almost really curious, am I going nose blind to it? Because there are some colognes that I don't go nose blind to them, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going, these are just weak and I'm not getting what I need out of them, or what I'm looking out of them, something very strong. I don't think there's really, I can see where at work or something like that, where there's a need to have a little bit less oomph to it. You're not going to the club, you don't want to choke people out, and maybe at a club it's busy and it's mysterious to have somebody walk by that smells good. I think that this could be kind of any I kind of went off track there, but I think a cologne should be smelled. I think a cologne should be, you should be able to be whoa, I can smell that. And again, I can definitely smell this for the first 45 minutes, but after that I really can't. So what's the point of having a cologne that you have to constantly reapply? Although I do have a little 5 milliliter vial that I bring around with a little decanter that I bring around with me. I've shown in some of my videos that I spray probably that amount throughout the night just so I can get a lot of stuff, but I think I'm spraying a lot of the top notes. So if you've thought about this, I think that it's definitely worth the $43 that they charge for it. Again, it's hard for me to say if it doesn't last, and it is me, but I know there's other people out there that really love this and have had a really good experience and had it last a really long time and project a really long time. Maybe it's just me. I'd love to know if you guys do know. I'd love to hear in the comments, like, are there other places that I can buy like an older batch to kind of test it from? Maybe it's because I bought it from Amazon. Does it at all look fake to you? That's the thing. Like, they're like, oh my God, it's a fake, it's a fake, it's a fake. So I don't know. This is the bottom of it. It's totally legit from my perspective. From what I can see, this ChatGPT said I think the cap, as long as the cap fit snug, and as long as I wasn't getting like a real strong like alcohol kind of soury vinegary smell, then it was probably fine. And the smell, like I said, is just, that's what's so hard about this one, is that if I could get it to project like kleptodomite, I would probably keep this in the collection. I would definitely rebuy this. So I'd be curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are on it. Thanks for checking out another video if you're still here. Hope you guys have the best day of your life. Love you. Bye.